So it's not neat and clean and tidy per se right now, but there's a lot of things that I tend to pack that I feel like everybody should know about. And that's what this video is about. It's about me and the way I pack, because I pack different, and y'all need to be more conscious about what you pack, and I'm just trying to help you out and get you to spend less. So let's go. So for the most part, I've already unpacked my backpack. Usually my backpack has this in it, which is like things that I immediately want access to, whether I'm on a flight or in my hotel room. It could be pills that I usually take, like vitamins. It could be deodorant. It could be actual medicine, like actual Zyrtec or actual like allergy stuff, or it could just be pain medicine, or like inhaler, like stuff like that, and things that, hey, I would like immediate access to this. And it's usually stuff that I don't buy over and over again. Often I get like care packages from family members or something, and like I'll put that, like I'll just save it. Like I don't open it. I'll just save it to have later, so that when the time comes, it's not me scrambling to find sanitizer and Listerine like I had to do recently. Like I wanted to make sure I had like I wanted to have like one for my backpack specifically, but also for my travels. And like there's some things like this fan, like it's so great when you don't have to rebuy some things and you can just go. I think some things that you won't see in here, like toothbrush and like toothpaste and stuff like that, or even like because like some stuff I just already have taken out and moved on already, but there's like bare minimum stuff, like keep that with you and on you, but at the same time trying not to consciously overpack. I feel like there's a lot of discussions right now where it's just like you shouldn't be buying 50-11 things when you're going on a trip, like especially if you're not planning to live in that place. Like baby, you're coming back, number one. Number two, you could perhaps buy some things there. Is something to keep in mind, like, because I feel like that'll actually check you back in and be like, do I really need this as well? And not to mention if you're traveling with somebody as well, there's things that they may pack where you're like, I can just use that, or like, hey, can I use it? Like things as simple as that. One thing I'll stop from the top of this bag, I tend to, like, when it comes to my luggage, I'll put in an extra bag, like a carry-on, because I don't usually bring a carry-on except for my backpack. That I can like put other things, like, oh, if I brought too much and like, oh, it's too heavy, or like, oh, I have like some very specific souvenirs or something like that I'm bringing back, like, okay, I have an extra bag for that. I do bring hair wraps. I tend to bring like, and it could just be like my style overall, but like I have like dress clothes to choose from, like making sure that's a thing, because I love a little slack pants and then a shirt like this where it's just like the fabric is so, you can even see it, it's so breathable and like versatile. Like it is like a workout shirt, it is a workout shirt, but put on some slacks and it's not no more. Or like you can there's like many ways to do this, like, and I'm just pointing some stuff out because I feel like a lot of people keep buying stuff and it's just like wear what you would wear at home, and if you're not comfortable with what you wear at home, anyway, that's not that funny, but it is kind of funny. Like if you're not comfortable with what you're wearing at home, something else got to change, you know, because I feel like you shouldn't just save the good outfits for vacation. Like you want to look good only on vacation. And it's just like, and some people are like, well, these are dress up, this is go out clothes, like, and I understand the wanting to distinguish and discern between some things, but I feel like often we trump up the pretty nice dresses for like, not trump up, but like we're leaving those really nice things for like a later time, a better occasion, this or that. And it's like the better occasion's here, the great time's here, wear it. I think what helps me out with my travels is being consistent about my needs as a person in general beforehand, and recognizing like I love to have a separate pair of pajamas that I'm not shifting into to work out in, or like using the shirt I sleep in to go somewhere in. Like specifically intentionally separating things, right? Or having specific workout clothes or a set that's like, okay, I'm using this to work out, I'm using this to hike in, I'm using this like to lounge in, or like, oh, this is a dress that I can work out in, or like, you know, like these kind of versatile dresses, right? Where it's just like, oh, you can work out in this, you can, but you can also like dress like if you're going to the beach, like for a walk, or like going out to dinner, like things that are versatile and that you have, because like most of us have these kind of clothes, but are we ready to recognize them, right? Same with shoes. I actually brought one pair of shoes with me for this specific trip. Well, that's not true. I did have sandals, but I only wear them 1 or 2 times, and I made sure they did not take up space like that. Like, I wear them to the beach once or twice, and I wear my tennis shoes the whole time. Like, that's another thing when you're going to the beach. If you're going to the beach in tennis shoes, what you do is you go slide down the boardwalk. You need to tighten your core so you can balance, okay? That's my first tip. Tighten your core, because you should be able to lift your leg, take off socks and shoes, put one foot down, and then repeat on the other side. Like, it shouldn't be too crazy to do that. And then when you get out of the sand, bringing a little towel. This isn't a towel. It's just it's a shirt romper, for an example. But bringing this, taken from the hotel. They have bidet towels. And me personally, when I use a bidet, I'm not using the towel that they provide, because I'd rather use tissue paper. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'll do is I'll bring the towel, so like when I'm by the time I walk off the beach, I'm at the parking lot, I can just wipe off my feet and then again balance core work. I am personally also a staunch believer in bringing my own bag. So whether it's a trash bag, I'll wrap the other shoes in them, whatever I'm keeping in here, whether it's my to-go shower shoes or my into my hotel room's slippers or sandals, like the ones I'm wearing specifically inside, because I love to change my shoes from outside and be comfortable, rather than wearing my tennis shoes inside. That's like something that I'll do and make sure I have. Or if it's like dirty clothes, like making sure I have like a dirty clothes bag, specifically for laundry, which I know I have right here, if I can show you. But again, like a lot of this stuff was from Dollar Tree that I noticed like people have gifted me, and just reusing it. And maybe you don't have a bag that says laundry day, but I know you have like a little bag. I know you have a trash bag, a little plastic bag. Anyway, I have like these little tote things, and these are just things I've collected over time. You see that they don't match? Okay, they don't have to. You don't have to rebuy things. And I'll put things right in here. And my go-tos for a lot of these, like especially this kind of bag, it would be like, you see right here, detergent to make sure I can wash stuff by hand, medicine, things that I want to, like medicines I want to like actively need, like when I'm traveling, like I might not need to pop a Zicam versus an ibuprofen, like if you're on foot and without your luggage. Like, it's just thinking about these things. They're like vitamin C packet, like I might pack in my backpack, but also have it in my luggage for regular things, because the way like so many people get sick on like a trip, and whether it's liquid IV or vitamin C packets, they won't have that and they won't pack it. And you should be packing these things. You should be packing vitamins. You should be taking vitamins, because the thing is, and it's just like, these are supplements, okay? You should be eating well, but at the same time, we live in a society and in a moment, and as a like in general with like beings on this planet, you're possibly not getting all the nutrients in some way, shape, or form. You might have a sweet tooth all day, and that's your business, okay? Just figuring out how to supplement that appropriately. Like, I love a good protein bar, and this one's a little beat up, but it's peanut butter and chocolate chip. Can't have a sweet tooth all the time, okay? Give me something vegan, give me something gluten-free that I can take to go so I won't be hungry. Pads as well. Also, going back to the food thing, like there's a lot of times where like because I'm vegetarian, like people just don't accommodate well, and it's just like, well, bring your own food and snacks and stuff, and I'll do that, but at the same time it's just like making sure I choose places that I want to eat, especially like when I can't, and if I'm in a group and like majority is just like, oh well, like the study abroad I recently went on, which I'll talk about, like it's like just being prepared for stuff like that. I'll bring gum too. This is like a little power spray, also dollar store. This is, again, making sure you're prepared to have what you would want to be comfortable if you got sick, or if you just need to take care of yourself outside of the country that you live in, you know. The last thing I want to point out is jewelry and makeup, because I'm a person that's trying to be meticulous about what I'm packing so I can possibly bring things back in some way, shape, or form. And there's like one skirt I'm looking at I actually didn't wear, and I even kind of told myself I might not wear this. And I think it's really important to be honest with yourself when we're packing, because some people, they're not honest with themselves, and they're not thinking like, oh, I'm gonna wear this, I'm gonna wear this. Because some people do try on fits and be like, oh, I'm gonna wear this, but sometimes if you're like me, you're like, oh, I'll just in case, you know, if I'm feeling it. Because even this hat I brought, and because I really thought I would, and baby, this hat wasn't going anywhere. You wrap your hair a lot. And then with regards to jewelry, don't bring everything. Bring select, like the bases. Like when I'm saying bases, your bases. It shouldn't be everything. I think that's where we get carried away with like these big bags for our makeup, when it's just like, what do you actually use? Like, do you need to beat your face like that? And again, I don't necessarily have all the makeup stuff, so that could be it too, but I'm just letting you know. And that's really all I had for you, and excited to show and talk about Portugal in a video soon, because this was me unpacking my bag just to let you know what was in here, what got used, and like possibly to help you pack better, think better, do better. I'm just kidding. I didn't show you this little thing that I use, but having a little small bag, I did bring another bag that I was like, oh, maybe that one, but I also tend to use my tote a lot, and so just having an even smaller one, like you're going out to like a bar specifically, or like there's like dancing you're going to a movie theater, you're going to a festival, like a little music festival or something. A lot of times you can't bring the big stuff. Just think about it. Peace.